Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new episode of the Drew Gamers Final Fantasy 1 Let's Play. In the last episode we finished off the Whisperwind Cove and we obtained the ultimate weapon. So today we are starting the Lifespring Grotto, which is the last of the bonus dungeons related to the Four Fiends. So this dungeon has, I believe, 20 floors, but in order to do the last floor, you have to go through it again, which is a pain in the ass, but it's fine. But what I did was I just did what I did with the first two dungeons, where I went to battle him again. I just went through it in my own time and didn't record it, and then I just recorded it once I got back down to the bottom floor. So yeah, this one, as you probably guessed if you were paying attention throughout the series, as we're in order of when we got the crystals, the first dungeon was 513, the second was 4, and then the Whisperwind Cove was 6, so we're going to be fighting Final Fantasy 5 bosses in this dungeon. And yeah, we're not going to be fighting the bottom two in this episode, we're going to be doing that in the next episode. Just because I wanted them to have their own episode, and they are pretty tough. I didn't say pretty tough, they are the two of the most difficult super bosses in Final Fantasy. And thankfully they are in this version. They're a little easier than they are in Final Fantasy 5, but it's very intense fighting them even in this. So that's why we did this one last, because of those two bosses. But today we're only going to be dealing with the first two, which is fine. And before we get too far into it, who is your favourite Final Fantasy mascot? And by that I mean, throughout the series there have been many mascot creatures. So which one is your favourite? We've had the Chocobo, we have the Moogle, Cactuar, Tomberry, Moomba, and a few others. So just let me know which is your favourite. So that was a short floor. Welcome. Here to behold the test to see whether they are to advance beyond. If you would proceed, you must first slay my disciples. So we got to kill 1 silver dragon, 2 white dragons, and 2 red dragons. And white dragons, sorry. And I try and cut out a few of them and stuff, but it's not too hard. It's just it's another time-wasty floor, because you've got to go through every single one and hope that you find the ones that you need to kill. For instance, this is a holy dragon, which is white, but it's not a white dragon. I do love the design of those dragons, though. They look really cool. I was just making sure, but no, yeah. So that's a white dragon. And yeah, just go through them all and take them out as quickly as possible, and you'll get through the floor. Excuse me. It's not too tough. The enemies aren't that hard. There's not much to say about it, to be honest. We're gonna... let's see. So some of them, even though they're the right ones, I did cut it out. And, I didn't show off every single battle that I needed to fight. Because once you've seen them, sort of thing. Oh, I healed myself up then. Jeez. And then there was another glitched up bit there. That's fine, whatever. I did these really, really quickly after each other when I was editing them, so I probably just missed out random bits like that where like the screens didn't line up properly, but it's fine. It's not a huge issue. I try and cut those bits out. This is the mermaid village at Seahall. The strange man carrying a halberd arrived not long ago. Apparently he's looking for a sword and match his power. Since our village connected to the sea, all sorts of things wash up here. Where is he now? He's by the pink mermaid. So this is actually our first boss floor. So this dungeon is interesting because instead of being a boss every 5 floors, there's a boss on the 5th floor, the 10th floor, and then the 20th floor. Which makes it a bit annoying, but it's fine. I do like that they introduce like more lore for the other races that are in the game, like the mermaids, the strange man carrying a halberd came running through here a minute ago. He said he was shouting, "How do I get out of here?" So we're talking about the warp zone. Honestly, okay. So we are about to fight the at long last the ultimate sword is mine. Now I can finally go home. Hey, where did you come from? Oh, you mean you're looking for Excalibur too? How rude of me. I mean, the one of you came all this way. Of course, I'll let you... Oh, I say you've been hit the Oxy a bit too hard if you believe that. So this is Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh is a character that appeared first in Final Fantasy V, and then he's appeared in a lot of subsequent Final Fantasies. And it's always the same Gilgamesh, from what I understand. Or for the most part, it's always the same one. At least in 5, 8, this one, and 13.2, it's always the same Gilgamesh. I don't know about 15 and Type 0. And in World of Final Fantasy as well, it's the same one. And in Dissidia, it's the same Gilgamesh. And he's kind of like a joke boss, but he's really cool. And he wants the Excalibur. That's his main thing. He wants the Excalibur, and then in Final Fantasy V, he picks up the Excalibur, which does 1 damage because it's like a poor version of the Excalibur, which is fantastic. And then in Final Fantasy VIII, if you have Odin before you complete Disc 3, Odin will die. He'll get killed by Cypher, and Gilgamesh will come in and take up Odin's sword, and he has a chance of doing Excalibur, Zantetsuken, or Masamune, I think it is. He goes around collecting weapons. Oh, and he's in 12 as well, and in 12 he's fantastic. And he always has a remix of this track, which is his theme with the battle on the big bridge. And in Final Fantasy 12, when you fight him sort of normal first, then you fight his alternate form later on. And he has a weapon from like most of the main characters. We got some Genji clubs for that. So he has like Cloud's Buster Sword, he has Tidus's Brotherhood, he has what else? He has Squall's Revolver Gunblade, and that sort of stuff. It's really cool. And so this is the floor I was trying to remember, that I thought this was in the other dungeon, and it's a pain in the arse. It's just a case of you've got to get to the end, and the end could be anywhere. You've got to walk across this path. It flashes up every so often, so you have an idea where to go. But Gilgamesh wasn't too hard. He's a pretty easy boss. If you fall off, you will be sent back to the start. And a couple of times I do fall off. A couple by accident, a couple on purpose, because I'm like, okay, well, I've gone the wrong way, so I may as well just spawn myself back at the beginning. But I'm pretty sure I cut most of that out so that once I did fall off, I pretty much went straight to the end. Because where the stairs are, it's like really far away. It's not anywhere close to here at all. Okay, let's see. Yeah, see here, like, there you go. Kind of hurts my eyes a bit watching that because see, it was constantly flashing, and I had to do this floor a few times because obviously, like, well, I had to do it twice because I had to go through to fight the bosses in the next episode twice, like once each time. So I had to go through the whole dungeon twice. Pain in the ass. I hope you're all doing well. Just let me know how you're all doing. I hope everything is going well for you all. Still got depressies, but it's fine. What have we got here? Emergency exit. Okay, cool. I'm trying to get all these recorded because I will be going out to California soon. So I'm trying to just get all the footage for the camera stuff sorted. And this series should hopefully be finished before I go out to California. So this will be probably one of the last videos that goes up for a while. Not this specific one, but like this series. But we shall see. I might schedule a couple of videos while I'm out there and stuff. But usually, because I'm there to see Richie and stuff, I don't upload super often. But I might. I don't know. It depends. We'll see how many videos I can get done, basically. See what I mean, though? Like, this floor... it goes on for so long. And this is what, like, the flaws that added time to the video. Because there's no real way to tell what way we're going. And you just have to kind of figure it out as you go. Which is the same on all the other floors as well, like on the ones where you need to just go down up a certain set of stairs or down a certain set of stairs, but they're short. This one isn't. And it's not like a normal path. You have to be very specific in the way you walk. It's an interesting idea, though. And even now, I don't think we're that close to the end of it. We've been going for 13 minutes, and this episode's only, what, 28 minutes? So about halfway through the episode. Come on. We get a few chests and stuff along the way, but it's beside the point. I'm trying to just get all my camera footage done, so I'm doing all this in one day. I've already done 17, 18, this is episode 19, and then I've only got 2 more to do, so I may as well finish them off tonight if I have time, and then I can just render them whenever I'm ready. So it should be 3 episodes this week. There's the stairs. This is an easy floor, it's just a case of finding the stairs. A mysterious power seems to be gathering. We must investigate quickly before something terrible befalls us. You can talk to these scholars and stuff, and they'll tell you different things. It's typical, I'm going to get in your way and block you, so I had to wait here until he moves out of the way. Because they always love to go to the way that you're supposed to be going. Like the way this is laid out and stuff, it is kind of confusing because like you don't think you can get past those chairs, but luckily you can. Thankfully, there's no battles on this floor either, so it's interesting. What have we got next? Lifespring Grotto level 8. Also, we're going to find a few of these floors. Let's see. There's going to be a few battles here, probably. Some pythons. So this week, this will be the last episode of this week coming up. 17 and 18 will have already been out. And then we'll have 19, and the week after it'll be 2021, and then we'll be done, which is very exciting. I have really enjoyed doing this though. It's different because I've never done a whole series in post commentary before, and I really enjoyed doing it. The only thing that's a pain in the arse about it is that you have to render it twice. And the reason I had to render it twice is because I have to edit the video down first, render that out, so then I can watch it and talk about it, so my camera footage fits to the length of the video. But it was really enjoyable. I did do it. I did really enjoy doing this. It was nice to play Final Fantasy 1 again, the game that obviously started it all for one of my favorite franchises. And this floor's not super difficult either. The stairs are there. We're probably going to end up in another battle. Oh no, we didn't. That's interesting. So this is floor 10, which we'll have another boss fight on. And also another Final Fantasy 5 boss fight. Interlopers. This is Atomos, who appears in one of the dungeons of Final Fantasy 5. He's a pretty tough boss fight in Final Fantasy 5, actually. He's also a summon in Final Fantasy 9. So if anyone's played Final Fantasy 9, this is where Atomos is first from Final Fantasy 5. And in that game, in Final Fantasy 5, what he does, he'll do it on us here, but it's not as intense. Where he will... What he does is he will kill your characters off, and then as they're dead, he will suck them in closer. And they will sort of like... So for instance... Like, obviously your characters move forward when they attack and stuff, but your characters will move closer and closer and closer until they're completely gone from the battle. And he revolves around, like, gravity and sort of death magic. It's a really creepy boss. So there you go, like, Wormhead will do that, which then killed Sterling off instantly. But in 5, he will kill off your characters first and then do the, like, soul dragon sort of thing, or the body dragon. From what I remember, it's been a really long time since I played Final Fantasy 5. Another fantastic game in the series. It gets a lot of guff because it's very cartoony, but the story's fantastic and the characters, the battle system's really good. You get it's one of the games that has changeable classes, so it's very interesting. Giant's Glove again. He's not super difficult. It's just very annoying when he kills off your characters. Oh, Comet, that's what he does. That's what he does in 5 as well. He'll use Comet to take out your character. So he does basically time and space magic. And in Final Fantasy 9, he uses a gravity spell, and he's in one of the most intense cutscenes in Final Fantasy 9, where Queen Bran uses it against one of the neighboring kingdoms, and it's really freaky. Because that was the first time I ever saw it, and I was like, "What the fuck is that?" Not at that age, but I was like, what is that? That's creepy. And there's a remix of the Final Fantasy V boss theme in the background, whereas when you fought Gilgamesh, you had the remix of Battle of the Big Bridge. What would have been cool in these dungeons is if after you'd taken out the bosses that you do fight in here, if you ended up fighting the last boss of those games. So like if you did beat all 4 of the Final Fantasy 3 bosses, you fought the Cloud of Darkness. If you did all the 4 bosses, you fought Zeramus. If you did all these, you fought X-Death and then Kefka in the other one. I thought that would have actually been really cool if they'd done that. Like if you beat all 4 of them, it would have made it very, very interesting and a little different. Oh no, wormhole. I can't remember if because the ultimate weapon has appeared in many Final Fantasies, and it's different because it's also a boss called the ultimate weapon, and usually that's where you get it from. In a lot of instances in the game, you get the ultimate weapon from ultimate weapon. And he's down. Cloud has it his like final weapon in Final Fantasy VII, and I don't know if it works the same as in this game, but the more we got a judgment staff for that, the more HP Cloud is, so the more recovered Cloud's HP is, the more damage you'll do. And I think it's kind of the same thing here. We'll do more damage with Sterling if he has closer to 874 HP than, say, like when we brought him back and he had 1 HP, he'd do less damage. I think it works like that in this game as well. So I decided I was going to do a few more floors because we've gone through 2 floors. We've gone through 2 bosses, but I didn't want to do them all in one episode. And I wanted to make sure that I didn't have too many floors to do on the next episode, because I wanted the main focus to be on the 2 bosses that we're going to fight. So I believe we go down like 5 floors or something. So we go to floor 15, and then at the start of the next episode we do floors 15 to 20. I might go down to 16 on this, I can't remember exactly, but we haven't got too long on this episode. We've only got 4 minutes, so I must go through them really quick. There's the stairs. This floor's not too bad, it's just a case of you've got to find the right door to go through. I don't think there's any battles here. You just sail around on your canoe, and then you're done. I think it's here. Yeah, that was it. So now we're on floor 13. I don't think there's anything exciting on this floor. It's just a case of it's another screen of the sunken temple. How long have we got left on this anyway? Not too long, about 2 minutes. So we got to get through these floors pretty quick. I know one of the floors I got lost on. It might have been this floor. Because the Sunken Shrine floors, or the Sunken Temple, whatever it's called, the floors are always a pain in the ass. Because there's always like rubble in the way and all this stuff, and it just makes it a bit confusing to deal with. I'm pretty sure... Yeah, I must do this floor, and I definitely get lost on this floor. Now that I'm remembering, and I had to cut out so many battles because I got lost here, and it was really irritating. So we must get up to floor 15, and then I end the episode there. And just like I said, there's nothing exciting going on, to be honest. It's just a case of, like, we've got to get through. But I didn't want to cut out any footage of me going through the floor. I think I cut out a little bit of it when I was going the wrong way, because there's just so many ways you can go on this floor. So we shall see. I'm excited to do the next episode. So look how many battles we get into. It's very intense. Pretty sure I do cut it at some point because I'm like, oh, I don't know where I'm going. There. Okay. There's not much left going on. Yeah, see, I cut it there, and then it's like the stairs are like in a really obvious place when I finally get there. There they were. So yeah, that was it. I was just going to the left. So thank you very much for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye, everyone.